Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to IIM, the Garden of Knowledge and Virtue. First of all, I would like to thank you, the organizing committee, and also the chairman of the Ta'aruf Week, semester 2, 2020-2021. So before we proceed to the short briefing, let us just recite Ummu Kitab Al-Fatihah. Okay. Okay, let me just pass to the moderator.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to the of the Arabic Institute 2021. I am Alma Hera, a student moderator for this topic. As we are about to begin, I have a few important announcements before we begin the discussion. Please take note. First, please ensure that your internet connection is able to improve running of the session. Second, kindly fill in the content form provided by the committee. Next, if you have any questions to the speakers, please fill in a comment box provided in the chat box. Last but not least, at the end of the session, please put the survey form prepared by the committee. Thank you for your time and attention and attention. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed honored to have National Zangarana Dr. Muhammad Nur, Senior Assistant Director of Residential and Service Department of IIM, with us today in the session with RSD for the Arabic semester 2021. As a pleasure to you to us. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your time and support in attending this program. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, now it gives me a great pleasure to respect you in this time. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, now it gives me a great pleasure to respectfully invite Madam Zamzarina, Senior Assistant Director, Residential and Service Department, IIUM, to deliver her speech. Please welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Okay, let us start the briefing. It will be just a short briefing from me. If there is not much Q&A, so let us just go through the slide presentation. So Residential and Services Department actually is known as RSD. As you can see, the core business under Residential Services Department are the student residential itself, which all new students, also senior students, will reside when they are staying on campus. And then we have the food court, the cafeteria, all are also managed under RSD. Then we have auxiliary services. The auxiliary services covers the kiosks, the shops, the laundry, and many more, and all the other shops. And then we have the IIM homestay. This is outside campus. We provide for parents, whoever wants to come here, have a visit to their sons or daughters, then they can stay here. Then we have the venues, auditorium, hall for events. And IIM apartment. Our IIM apartment mostly staying by our lecturers and some married couple students. Okay. Okay, this is the function. Okay, we are overseeing all the campus accommodation for undergraduate and postgraduate students. But we do not give 100% accommodation. We do not guarantee for both undergraduate or postgraduate students. So whoever wish to stay our campus can apply. Do not apply, just register yourself. There are so many ways, and then I will brief later on. Okay, next. This is the types of accommodation that we offered on campus. We have 4 types for students and many more for not category of students. But this is the one we offer to students. The first one is the quad sharing room. This is meant for undergraduate students together with the twin sharing room. Quad sharing room means that you are staying 4 students in one room, but you have your own compartment, your own personal compartment, but there is no doors, only separated. And then the twin sharing room, there are two types of twin sharing room. This is also open for the undergraduate student. One with compartment and the other one with no compartment, which is an open area like a studio room where you can see your roommate face to face every day. And then we have a single room. This room actually assigned for PG students, but for some cases, we may consider for undergraduate students if there are available rooms. And then yet to inform that the single rooms, we only have about 1,000 on campus. And we have about 6,000 PG students registered under IIM. So mostly not many rooms can be offered to undergraduate. And the single executive room, we only have this type of room at Mahala Rukaya. We have about 500 rooms this type, open for UG PG students. It will cost a lot more than the other rooms because it comes together with the additional facilities such as air conditioner, water heater, attached toilet. Okay, next. Okay, once you offer to the university and once you decided to stay on campus, so you will be given this letter of undertaking. For new student, you will have this letter of undertaking in the admission booklet. So this one is attached together in the booklet. So student may need or required to print this one, sign and submit to the Mahala office upon registration, Mahala registration. This is like undertaking that you are agreed on staying in the hostel and not and to abide all the rules and regulations. Next. Okay, this is the compoundable offense. Okay, these days we don't feed student everything. So you need to seek and search for the information. We give you the link. This is the link that you can see all the do's and don'ts in the Mahala. You can just go to the link and click and view, browse through and understand it. So when you get compounded, you don't say that I do not know the rules. This is my first year. Because when you're first year during the ta'aruf, we already give you this information through the link. Next. Okay, this is a list of the compoundable offenses in the Mahala. Next. Okay, this is the check-in and check-out process. Check-in and check-out is compulsory, yes? Compulsory to check in at the beginning of the semester and check out at the end of the semester. It's just like you're staying home with the parents. Whenever you leave the house, you're coming back to the house, you will say hello. So everyone will know wherever you are. So when you leave the campus without saying anything and no one will not know where you're about, then there will be a problem. So need to remember, whenever you're check in and check out, you leave the campus, you need to do this SOP or this process. At least to inform your friends or to inform your principal or fellow at the Mahala. Okay, but the best is to inform the Mahala office lah, of course. And then vacation notice will be issued before every semester, before end of every semester for check-in and check-out process. Vacation notice is very important. So you need to be alert because it will be pasted on the wall at the block. Mostly every block will have this notice. And then the management also will share the information through WhatsApp block and other media social and other means. So you're supposed to get the information because it's everywhere. Okay. Next. Mahala online room registration. In short, we call it MORR, MORR. Okay, at the normal circumstances, we are applying this MORR for the senior students to choose roommates and also choose room. Okay, but at this moment, we don't apply this MORR due to the C19, COVID-19 issue. So all undergraduate students are open to this MORR, but for postgraduate is yet. And then this is a must. Every student, they have to. For the first time, you don't have to do this more. For new student, it applies for the senior student. After one semester staying on campus, then you will be exposed to this MORR. And then just to remind all that MORR actually is one way or online way for the student to confirm your room for the coming semester. But if you fail to perform this exercise, then you will leave with no confirmation of room for the coming semester. And then many more issues will come after that. If you don't have a place to stay, then you have to study on campus. So just to remind that the flow is connected or is linked to one another, which is from your financial, from your coursework and everything. In order for you to perform Mahala online room registration, you need to make sure that your financial is in a good, no outstanding, and then when you have no outstanding, you can perform the online registration for the course, which is subject registration. When you have subject, then only you can perform more. If you don't have subject registration for the coming semester, you are not allowed to perform more. So just make sure that you are following all the steps accordingly. My colleague from the finance division is not given the slot today. Just to remind all that every semester, the financial statement will be updated during the first month. So the student need to pay within the first month at the beginning of every semester to avoid any changes on the student status itself. Okay, next. Okay, this one is the furnitures inside your room. If you are staying on campus, these are the furnitures provided or the item provided inside the room. And for your information, all the furniture is under rental. The bed, the wardrobe, chair, notice board, mattress, study table, bookshelf, shoe rack, mattress, all are under rental, which we are paying daily to the supplier. So any damage to all these items due to vandalism will be directly charged to the student and will be included in the financial statement with notification to the student. So please take a good care of this furniture when you are studying on campus. Next. Okay, channel of complaint. Okay, there are three channels of complaint. The first one is we have, wait, because I cannot see very clear. Can you just make it bigger? One moment, give me a second. Okay, there are three channels for complaint. Okay. Okay. The Mahala Maintenance Report System, MMRS. Okay, this one is for maintenance report. If you have any issues on the maintenance, your lights go off, your fans is not working, your window is broken, then you can go directly to this channel, the MMRS. You can just do it online. You don't even have to go to the Mahala office to do this report. If you go to the Mahala office and it will not be recorded and will be a fault also. So if you are using this channel, the system will automatically record. So no one can claim there is no report in for your issue. So I will encourage all students to use this channel for reporting on maintenance. Okay, then we have Mahala General Complaint. Okay, the Mahala General Complaint is anything else beside the maintenance and also beside this food or cafeteria or auxiliary services. So what do you need to About Mahala general complaint is more on disciplinary issues, You're having problem with the surrounding at the Mahala, your roommate is smoking, making so much noise. Then you can go to this general complaint. You can get the complaint to our website, the RSD website, or you can just straight away go to the Mahala office. And then the third one, we have the easy add one. The easy add-on is meant for cafeteria and auxiliary services. This one also have a mobile app. You can just do it directly. Take the photo and put your statement, and it will be recorded and responded to you meantime. Next. Okay, the next one is facilities provided at Mahala. We have cafeteria. We have 17 hostel on campus. Um, 6 male, 2 mixed, and the rest all are female. And each mahala have their own cafeteria. Wi-Fi coverage, all mahala. We have upgraded. So far, we have provided the best services on Wi-Fi for students to have online classes. Okay, we have water dispenser, clean water, to Kowe, and also Dr. Sukida and many more at Mahala. And recreation area, okay, you can explore yourself. Staff laundry, there are some mahala which is having staff laundry like Mahala Faru and other mahala. And the rest, we have only simple laundry room. Okay, and then we have kiosks to supply your basic necessities and parking area. So all mahala will have all these facilities, basically. Next. Okay, living during vacation. Okay, living during vacation is when you choose to stay on campus during the vacation, during the semester break. We call it LIDV in a short. Okay. For your information, LIDV is chargeable on resident basis, meaning that the rate you are paying per day during the active semester is the same rate you are paying during this vacation. And then subject to room relocation, meaning that if you wish to stay during vacation, you are subject to room relocation. If you are currently staying in block A, but during the vacation we only open one or two blocks, then you have to move to the block we offered during vacation. Okay, and then LIDV is included in the package of one semester accommodation fee for international students. They are paying 552, means 5 months, 5 months for the first and second semester and 2 months for the third semester. So the LIDV is included for the international because they are not going back mostly during the vacation. The country is very far, will cost them more. So it's included in the package. And so because of that, international students who did not check out at the end of the semester will automatically be checking for the coming semester. Unless the status is not active, then something else will be managed. So LIDV is optional for local students. Those who those whose status is active, then they are considered as LIDV. But mostly they will decide to go home to see their parents, and having time with the family. And then, but if you are vacating the room, means that you have to vacate the room together with all your belongings. Then there will be no LIDV charging. But during the normal semester, if you're not evacuating your room and take out all your belongings, the LIDV is still chargeable to the local student. Okay. For those who with inactive status, local or international, same. Room rental is applicable because the system cannot cater for those who is in inactive status. The system cannot check in you to the system. So rental is applicable. Rental meaning that you will have to pay more than the regular basis on the daily rate. So there are many things that students need to be cautious. They have to make sure that their status is always active in many ways. And then LIDV due to the university program. University program means clubs, societies, mahala, not academic related. Academic related is chargeable because it is due to your academic requirement to fulfill your study requirement. So for programs, if you want to stay on campus and it requires special requirement, you need to go to the KCDIO who organizing the event and ask them to write in officially to RSD together with the list name for approval. So if the program is contributive to the university, then it can be considered as an FOC LIDV. Okay. We go to the next slide on the LOC. LOC means leave off campus. Like I said earlier, we don't promise 100% accommodation on campus. So whoever wish to stay outside, they can just register. Uh, there are 4 ways to register, but this LOC actually we open to all students, especially married students, as we don't have accommodation for married couples. So those who have, okay, this is very important. C, item C, those who have exceeded their study plan or study period. Normal student, they are given 4 years in the kuliah. Exception 1 year extra or 2 years extra if you have to go to the CELPAC, studying language. So if you exceed the study period, study plan given by the kuliah, then your chances to stay on campus will be less. So you will have to opt to stay outside, or if there is a room available on campus, then you will have to pay the room rental rate, no longer the residence rate. Because the residence rate is a subsidized rate from the government. So if you don't study according to your plan, then you will have to pay more after that. And okay, ways to register your LOC. Registration can be done through online. You can get the link for the Google form in RSD website. And then for senior student, you can opt during the Mahala online room registration if you want to stay outside. And then you can go directly to the Mahala office counter, also the RSD office counter. Next. Okay, these are the contact detail of each Mahala on campus. If you have anything further inquiry, please feel free just to contact directly to the Mahala. Okay, this is all the main Mahala. We have 6. Adi, Farooq, Siddiq, Bilal, Usman, Zubair. Okay, next. And this all are female Mahala. We have 10 or 9 about that. Amina, Asia, Asma, Afsa, Halima, Mariam, Nusaiba, Safia, and Sumaya. So you can contact them directly. Like a new undergraduate from former XFS, when you receive the offer letter, there are assigned mahala in the offer letter. But if you are coming in this semester, you will not straight away going to the mahala assigned to you. You will have to go to the isolation mahala for 10 days before you can go to the mahala assigned. If the mahala assigned is still available. If not, you will be redirected to another mahala. Okay? Next. Okay, these are the 2 mixed mahala, Salahuddin and also Mahala Rukaya. Salahuddin is the mahala for uniform body. Okay, and Rukaya is the executive unit mahala. We also cater for the outside rental at Mahala Rukaya. Okay, is there? Okay, this one is on the campaign under RSD. The university is having this campaign on zero single-use plastic campaign. So we encourage students to have your own bottle, not plastic bottle. If you cannot get Tupperware, any kind of bottle, but not plastic bottle. And also plastic bag, you have to carry your own recycle bag. And also using the biodegradable product as your cups and also as your, you know, in daily life. So we want you to support this campaign to make it realistic on campus. Next. Okay, this is also another campaign under RSD, Clean as you go. So we have these posters most at our cafeteria, which after you have your meal, dinner, lunch, or breakfast, clean up yourself. So all the plates and also the cup need to be placed in the right place. You don't just simply left it on the table and hoping that the cleaner will do it for you. Okay? So we need all student cooperation on this. Not just the student, the staff also is also having the same. We are also clean as you go. Okay, next. Okay, we come to the end. Like I said, it is a short briefing. So if you have anything to ask, you can just text to the moderator. Then she will revert to me and I will revert back to you as good as I can. Thank you.
All right, thank you to Madam Gonzalina for a very informative speech. Now, I will open the floor for any questions to be asked to the speaker. So the first question that I've got is from Nur Suryati Ismail. Assalamualaikum. I want to ask about the current status regarding our returning to campus. Is it compulsory for the new student to return or we have to wait another announcement?
Okay. Thank you for this question, sir. The university have decided we are following the KPP. Okay. Whoever, new student or old students, if you fall under the 6 categories announced by the government or the ministry, then you can apply to come back to campus. Um, the university is still working on the link to apply for the returning for both new and also returning students. Uh, so you can check on the KPP website to see all the 6 categories. If you are lack of learning equipment at home, you don't have Wi-Fi coverage at home, you need to attend the lab or studio on campus required by Kuliah, then you can apply through this link. So, so the answer for this one, for both returning and also new students, they can return back to campus. It is not compulsory, but by means. If you are required to come back, um, you have reasons valid, then you can apply. If the kuliah wants you to come in, or you yourself want to come in with a valid reason, you can apply to come in. The first batch will coming in is somewhere is on the 1st March.
All right. For the second question is from Al-Haq Al-Mubin. Can the students that are married stay together? Do RSD provide any specific place or mahalah for them?
Okay, the answer actually no. We don't have a married room for students. Temporary, yes, we do. But for the long term, no. We have about 20 units studio room, which can cater for married students or public rental. But normally, we just allow the student to stay here on monthly basis for a maximum of 3 months while searching for outside campus accommodation. Okay, because the room is located at the same block with other students. So it's not that suitable to stay for the longer time. Okay, but we do have outside accommodation, which is under UIA, is about 10 minutes driving if you have your own transport. Then you can apply here when you're inside the campus. Okay.
All right. For the last question is from Ifa Hazulaika Nakdin. Are we supposed to move out every end of the semester? and we still need to register for Mahala again next semester?
The answer is yes. If you don't want to be charged, like I said on the LIDV or on during the vacation, if you don't want to be charged, you need to move yourself and also your belongings every end of the semester. But if you don't mind to be charged, then you can just remain in the same room, especially between the semester 1 and semester 2, which is the break is about 2 to 3 weeks normally. But during the semester break, third semester, it is compulsory because it's a long vacation, especially for those who did not take the third semester. So basically, a student need to vacate or transfer mahala or transfer room once a year or once for the one during the academic year. That's the normal practice. But somehow, if there is any other necessity, then you will have to move, then you will have to. But with a valid reason, justified by the management. Okay?
All right, there's an additional question. From Humaira binti Nisamuddin. What if the Mahala is not stated in the offer letter? Because my offer letter doesn't state any Mahala.
True. For undergraduate direct intake student, there is no assigned mahala yet. You only receive the offer letter with blank mahala, right? So, like I said, for this semester, we treat special for all new students. So, those who get the permission to come in, then you will be placed in the isolation mahala for 10 days. So, the only mahala assigned to you for female is the mahala Maryam and mahala Halimah. And for the male is mahala Siddiq and mahala Farid. So, you will get this notification when you get approval for the application. So you will know through the IUM Maklum, if I'm not mistaken, the portal. Okay?
All right, from Ma'as Yunus, as a new international students who are not in Malaysia, do we also need to register the Mahala? Because this whole semester is remote.
No. If you are not here and you are having virtual class or online classes and you are not here, you don't have to register for the hostel. Once you come here or you have intention to come, then only you will have to contact the visa you need to get the accommodation declaration for EMGS approval. After you get that, then you can contact us for Mahala assignment. Okay?
All right, thank you, Madam, for the answers for all the questions. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of our session. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to take this opportunity to express our gratitude to Madam Nur Zamzarina for her willingness to attend this event despite her hectic schedule. Really appreciate your presence today. We would also like to thank everyone involved for making this event a success and we would like to apologize for any shortcomings. We will now end our session with the recitation of Tasbih Kafarah and Surah Al-Hajj.